As the final month of winter is here, it's now time to cross off some of the bigger trips on our list. After exploring places in Colorado, it's now time to head north and check out Big Sky Resort. Due to lack of snow, not a lot was open, but we still made the best of our time at Big Sky and skied some of our gnarliest lines of the year. Good morning, guys. Welcome back to another episode of Season 3 up here from West Yellowstone, Montana. Last night after work, I ripped out about 5.5 hours, 6 hours, and I stayed at just like a little truck pullout up in the National Forest. We now have about an hour to get up towards Big Sky, and it seems like it kind of was snowing a little bit on our way up there, and it's all overcast and just ever so slightly sort of blowing around. So might get a little fresh dusting of snow, but it's actually the first time I stayed in the van with Joe. We both crashed in there. What'd you think of the first night? So we're both going to be ripping Big Sky this weekend for 2 days. Obviously heard some really good stuff about it. I don't think there's that much open, unfortunately, but we're going to make the best of it and just stoked to check out a new place. National Forest. We made it up here to Big Sky, and driving up, seeing like Lone Peak and stuff, it looks pretty legit. So we managed to find free parking, which is always nice, and it seems like there's shuttles that run you to the base area, so it's always a benefit when resorts offer a free parking option. There's also some paid options, but this lot was pretty big, and we managed to catch a good spot right on the end. So we're gonna try to get up there on the earlier side, make some breakfast, hopefully experience some of Big Sky. I didn't really get a chance to go to the store really this weekend and get some usual breakfast stuff, so I got a lighter breakfast, but it is still just as powerful. I made an omelet with hash browns in it, and then I just have a cup of the Kodiak cake oatmeal. I'm trying the maple and brown sugar one this morning, so not as fancy, but I think it'll still pack the same punch we need for the day. And then hopefully we'll maybe figure out something after the ski day to get some more food. But like I said, not as extravagant, but it'll get the job done, and that's all we need. Joe just turned 61 on Wednesday of this week, so maybe this is like a little birthday trip, but I think more or less he just wanted to check out Big Sky. I figured it'd be a good time to kind of do a trip together, because we haven't really done one yet this year. But big happy birthday to Papa Joe, and it's both of our first time ripping Big Sky, so it should be a lot of fun. Very interesting development that happened already. Basically, when Joe and I got to the lift line, his heel piece and his look pivot binding was broken, and he didn't bring an extra pair of skis or anything, so he went back down to one of the ski shops to try to get it repaired. So I just kind of came up to the top of that Swift Current lift. I'm gonna do a lap and then try to meet back up with him, see if he was able to get it fixed or not. I must say, these lifts are super advanced. I was like trying to put the bar up and I didn't know it was automatic. So like as we were coming into the station, I was like, oh my God, we're gonna get trapped on here. And then it just like sprung up on its own. So taking some time to get used to these newer innovations here. But man, what a freaking mountain. Some crazy views. So anyways, I'm just gonna do a quick warm up back down to the base and see if Joe's able to get his stuff figured out. fix it?
Yeah, I got lucky, dude. Because the guy was like, nah, we don't have those. We don't sell look bindings. And then the other guy goes, someone broke a pair. I might have something in the back. And he came out with the, right with the piece that we needed. So,
did he charge you for it?
Yeah, it charged me 50 bucks, but it was still a bargain deal, man.
Squad, it is so rocky out there right now. We're over at the Headwaters lift, which is pretty sick, and we came to the actual hiking access, which is just over my shoulder here. And I think there's 3 runs open, so we're gonna hike up and try to get a little bit more vert. I'm gonna see what these Headwaters have. It seems like most of the hike ones are triple black diamonds, which I think is just another way of saying expert terrain only. So double black, triple black, it's kind of all the same stuff. So doesn't look like too bad of a hike. Joe's already getting his way started, so one foot in front of the other, little boot pack up there, maybe 10 minutes. Should be pretty sick.
I wish you all the best I can, and I stop myself for a while. I'm saying things I don't believe. The panic's rising up in you. Won't you tell me something new?
How'd you do?
If I don't fall off the edge of the earth, I'm doing well. Good though. It looks good if we can get in there.
You gotta keep going.
You want to keep on going?
Yeah, doing the yellow is.
Oh yeah. I watched them almost fall.
Joe, it's easier if you can swap your skis to your other shoulder. Yeah, and then you can just. I can help you.
Ready for another walk in?
Yeah.
This Rosemary, this like awesome hike, Dolomites.
Oh.
A little better? Hell yeah, Joe. Switch back. yeah, dude. Come on, Joe. This shit's sick, isn't it? What's up?
I think it's better to go without ski.
Yeah, probably. It's not a good platform to get them on.
Yeah.
Other than right here. Woo-wee. Kind of stuck, dude.
Yeah. Flip around, I think, and put it on.
What?
I'm just talking to him. I'm just trying to survive.
How you doing, boss? You all right? It gets real narrow in here, Joe.
All right, one at a time. Who's going? You got it.
Let's go, Joe. All right. Hell yeah, dude. That's fucking sick. Keep it going all the way. Let's go.
What's that?
Keep it going. Sick job, dude. Happy birthday, dude. Hell yeah,
Wow.
dude.
That was stupid.
I gotta say, squad, that was probably the sickest run that I've done all year long, and arguably, you know, one of the sickest runs I've ever done in my life, just in terms of the whole process. We're actually hiking it once more. There's another chute we want to get to, not as extreme to get to, so we're just doing the short jaunt to the top, and then gonna see if we can get into one more. All right.
Dude, that's a near-death experience. Every step, every turn. Probably the absolute most challenging inbound skiing I've ever had.
Seriously?
I think without question. I'm trying to think what else could it compare to.
Over Great Scott and stuff?
Yeah, I mean, over Great Scott, the difference with Great Scott is even though the entrance can be treacherous, it's a lot fewer steps and a lot shorter risk factor in terms of just simple duration. There versus here, I think it's super challenging there, but here, man, you're on death's doorstep for about 20 to 30 minutes as you hike in.
Once you get to the hike, honestly, one of the harder parts is getting your skis on. And just getting yourself into the chute, largely because there's no flat area to put your skis on or a platform. You know, once you're on a pitch that's 40 degrees, it's very, very difficult to actually get your skis on properly amongst everything else. So once you get that in, the skiing is actually one of the easier parts, but it does get pretty narrow in down towards the bottom, but the snow is really good. The coverage is actually very nice relative to the rest of the mountain. So this is probably some of the gnarliest stuff on the mountain that's open right now. But unfortunately, the tram is not open because one of the guides said just ice, and just sounds like conditions are very rough up there. So they also said it's kind of unlikely they're going to open it tomorrow. So keep our fingers crossed we could experience the tram, but it might not work out this weekend.
Then I Stop myself for a while.
I had heard that Big Sky was the real deal, and I must absolutely concur with that. Big Sky is a legit mountain, and we barely even scratched the surface with the available terrain that's here. Like I mentioned, the tram wasn't open. Lots of these chutes in the area just weren't open because of lack of snow and conditions and stuff like that, but the fact that we did those headwater chutes was pretty sick, and I really gotta rank Big Sky up there with either the sickest resort or if not the top two, but absolutely a big boy and girl resort. So we now have to drive like an hour north because Joe is staying in a hotel tonight up in Bozeman. So we have about an hour drive, but last time I did this, it's pretty scenic. So we're just locking down the van and then heading north. I actually lucked out quite a bit on sleeping tonight because I'm able to just stay in the parking lot of the hotel that my dad is staying at. But there are a lot of spots around Bozeman and even in the national forest that I remember when I was here back in the summertime. But at least for tonight, I don't need to stress too much about sleeping and making sure I'm in an okay spot. We got a new flavor I'm trying called chocolate layer cake, and then also the salted caramel pretzel thing, salted caramel crunch. Apologize if the vlog wasn't like up to the same par that it usually is. I honestly just enjoyed the day with my dad skiing, which is really important to me, and it's really our first trip that we've went on this year and sort of first like just father-son ski weekend. But with all that being said, I hope you guys enjoyed the video either way, and I'll see all of you guys in the next one, which will also be from here at Big Sky, Montana. So take it easy, fam. See you next time. Peace out.